morning, White Oak. It's great to see you this day on a Friday. Your teachers are so glad it's Friday. Stand with me for the pledge. Attention.
Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now let's sing our good morning song.
We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We'd like to say hello. Hello. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We'd like to say hello. Hello.
Join me for our White Oak chant.
This is the way. Hey, we start the day. Hey, we have the knowledge. Hey, to go to college. Hey, but don't stop there. Hey, go anywhere. Hey, this is the way. Hey, we start the day. Hey.
Thank you so much. Everybody have a seat. I have a few words of wisdom for you this morning. When you were 3 or 4 years old, you probably drove your parents crazy asking so many questions. Why is the sky blue? Why is there a hole in that donut? Why do dogs bark and cats meow? The world was such a fascinating place, and there was so much you wanted to know. Well, guess what? The world is still a fascinating place, and I'm sure there are plenty of things that you're still curious about. So don't quit wondering, and never be embarrassed to ask some questions. Asking questions is a wonderful sign that you're thinking and that you want to learn. Next time you're curious about something or you simply don't understand, I want you to think about this Japanese wisdom. To ask is a temporary shame, not to ask is an eternal one. With something to think about, this is Mrs. Evans reminding you of our motto. Say it with me.
I am safe. I am a peacemaker. I am a learner.
I have Ms. Walston here with me co-anchoring today. Her students are here with us doing a great job. Can you pull back so they can see Ms. Walston?
Good morning. I was just going to be the shadow.
I know, daydreaming. Miss Bradley was like in La La Land. So, Ms. Walston and I talked a bit this morning about math that's going on in 2nd grade, and she wanted to share some things with you.
Well, our friends are just loving using the ruler and measuring with centimeters, and we're going to go on a scavenger hunt next week, and they don't even know this, to measure with centimeters. That's fun. And measuring spaghetti noodles with centimeters. So lots of fun stuff going on.
They are excited, that is for sure. All right.
We interrupt this broadcast for a special announcement.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
This morning I had a sweet tea delivered to my office, and now I have this sweet cupcake. I will be like, Today is not my birthday, folks. It's tomorrow.
We can get you tomorrow.
One cool thing about working in the elementary school, you never know what's going to happen, and these lovely folks are wonderful singers. They know I'm not, but I thank you. Y'all be great. right. Always surprising, Miss Evans. They even circulated a card around this school that I never saw. I come out this morning, everybody had signed it. I was like, how do y'all do these things? And I just
We are
don't even,
good.
I know you're
We
good.
are good.
You're good. Let's do some Cubbie calls this morning. First of all, we have Miss McLaughlin for being my right hand and filling in my gaps. For Miss Hardison, she is visiting the fair every single day to ensure that our technology is working on our booth properly. And just a big shout out to her and her team. We won second place in the Chowan County Fair. In my heart, you are first place. And some other people know that too. You're in first place to them as well. Mr. Biggs for keeping our floor shining as if it was the first day of school. If you haven't noticed,
He's amazing.
and the reflection is just something out there, and I so appreciate that. Miss Stallings for leading us with our love offering this week. Miss Little for her strength and patience. Big shout out to you, Miss Little. Miss Carter, Miss Rosa Carter, who handles our treasure box every single day, and she's keeping it filled up for us. Miss Lexine Beasley for always smiling and loving our friends. Miss Patty, she is our speech person for pre-K and kindergarten, and a big thank you to her for serving in that capacity. Miss Heather Denny, awesome anecdotal data for a behavior situation, the best I've ever seen, I think. You did great. Miss Alice Bunch, helping me when I had no IA, thanks a bunch. Miss Stallings, same thing. Miss Rankin, excuse me, same thing, helping when she didn't have an IA, and Miss Coombs and Miss Beasley. So Miss Leary got a lot of friends helping her that day. Miss Angela Munden, first staff member to pay social dues. I gotta do that too. That's a reminder to all of us.
Today's payday.
Today's payday, so we need to do that, friends. Okay. In our classrooms, we have Savion Privet, Miss Stallings' class for being a learner. Calvante, Miss Boston's class, being a Cubbie star. Paris in Miss Watson's class, coming to open house. Bella in Miss Winslow's class, open house. Honor in Miss Dorothy Bunch's class, coming to open house. Jacob Parks, Miss Chappell's class, coming to open house. I dug deep today.
You did.
Yep. Tyquez in Miss Dale's class, book log filled up. Alexi in Miss Atkinson's class, good manners at lunch. Raekwon in Miss Fields' class, helping Miss Parr with the drum part. And Jeremiah in Miss Walston's class, helping a kindergarten friend. Armando on 115 and Zakir on 115. Lillian on 117. Brenda on 117. Mackenzie on 136. Nakaja on 138. Gianna on 129. Joseph on 129, Ezra on 137, Javon on 140, Harper on 116, Olivia on 116, and Kiana on 126. Those were our bus Cubbie piles. We appreciate that. Now today is the last day of the month, so our cup tubs actually get emptied today for those of you that are new to White Oak, and we start again filling them up. But look at how the Cubbie piles are hanging out of these cup tubs. Miss Evans is so proud of you for doing the right thing. Let's stand and sing. It's going to be awesome.